Good evening, success bridgers, entrepreneurs, and kingdompreneurs. It is our pleasure to be here with you tonight. Tonight we have a panel from our Empowerment Growth Retreat and Entrepreneurs Showcase later this month on the 27th of January. Tonight, our entrepreneurs, I'll just give them a chance to introduce themselves so that you can know who they are and what is the name of the business. And as we go later in our dialogue, they will tell you some more about what they do and the service or the products they provide. Let's first hear from Jeanette James, then Vanessa, then Colette. So I'll let you hear the voice that goes with the name. Jeanette, tell us your name and the name of your business.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jeanette James, and my business name is Divine Warrior Graphics.
Thank you very much for sharing. Vanessa, can you help us?
Good night. My name is Vanessa Huggins, and the name of my business is Tilted Beauty.
Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing with us. Colleen, can you tell us your name and the name of your business?
Good night, everyone. My name is Colin Nesbitt, and I'm the owner of CN Artistry.
Okay, great. Thank you. So you've heard from some of the persons from our Entrepreneurs Showcase. And this month we want to focus on positive entitlement, understanding what is your worth. That's important because entrepreneurs, if you don't know what your product is worth, what your service is worth, then persons would ask you to give away and they keep asking you for discount. It's already down to the lowest. I said, okay, well, can you give it to me for free? It's good to give a donation sometimes, but think about it. If all your service and all your products went in donation, what would you be able to have to turn over your stock? Or how would you be able to keep your lights on, your internet working, so that you can promote your business? There must be a threshold, and that threshold would determine what you're able to donate and what you're able to keep for the business, what you're able to invest for the longevity of your business. And as we look at positioning, it's very important as entrepreneurs, you position yourself. What do I mean by position yourself? I am referring to the worth that you have in terms of an individual, because it's the individual that persons affiliate with. Sometimes it's not so much the company, but it's just to say, oh, okay, Vanessa, I know Vanessa. Yes, okay, great. Let me go and get some stuff. Because being able to identify with the individual, and then we have the opportunity to add value to that person. That's what gives us the edge. Many persons may be doing the same service, but what is the differentiator is how you make people feel. The value you add to them. People keep coming back. They would find you from the far end just for you to serve them. Your price may be more expensive sometimes than the one who is closer to them. But guess what? They are not only getting the product, but they are getting service and they feel value. So the value is what we are going to add. And the value includes the experience we are going to give to those persons who do business with us. And for the entrepreneurs we charge, we are going to be looking also at what we can do to amplify our results in 24. So it's going to be a time for reflective, focus, and innovative thinking. You know, sometimes in exercise they say, stretch. And that's what we are going to do. We are going to stretch in 2024. Stretch our potentials, stretch our capabilities, because I am convinced that even all of you on the platform tonight, that you have more capability within you. If you search a little deeper, you would find out, wow, I can do this and I have this potential. There's just so much to be unlocked. It's just like a bottle with a screw and you keep turning it a little bit, turning it a little bit. But you realize in turning it once or twice, it doesn't mean after turning it those 2 times that the lid is going to come off. Sometimes you got to continue to screw and unscrew and unscrew until it's time when it's released and you pull it out. And that's what happens to our potential. So let's go a little deeper into the services that we have. Divine Warriors. Let's give them a bit of the history. How did you come up with Divine Warriors? Or may I ask you, what prompted you to become an entrepreneur, to go into business, to offer your service and your products? Tell us a little bit about the history of your business.
Sorry. During my teenage years, I did not know what I wanted to do when I got older. And there were times when I would say I want to become a preschool teacher because it seemed like an easy way out in those days. I never thought of entrepreneurship. It was in 2013 when I attended the National SIBO workshop held by the Department of Youth in regards to entrepreneurship. The wealth of knowledge that was shared, as well as the activities that were done, which one that was included was an activity where we would have come together as in different groups, several groups, and we would have had to create a business idea on the spot, and by the end of the week produce our products to market and sell for persons to purchase. And in terms of Divine Warrior graphics, it was always a thing of mine during my teenage years to design. And when I would just tamper, and then as I grew, my former mentor, Mr. Crispin Nesbitt, who is the person that trained me in graphic design, and watching him, admiring the fact that he was so great a designer, I wanted to become one too. And that prompted me to start my own business. At first it was called Shani's Designs, but as I got more closer to God and during prayer and intercession with God, the name Divine Warrior Graphics came to me for my business. And that's how it started.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. We applaud your journey so far. Okay, so let's go down to Vanessa, Tilted Beauty. Tilted Beauty. Can you give us a little insight about Tilted Beauty? I like beauty. I like hearing tilted. So tell us about Tilted Beauty. What prompted you to go into this business? How you got the idea? What were you thinking? Just take us behind the scene to Tilted Beauty.
Okay. Good night again. Tilted Beauty. Let me start from really behind the scenes, because I grew up poor and I always had a dream of making my own jewelry. I love jewelry, so I always had the dream of making my jewelry, and I always wanted to travel. But growing up through the teenage years, there was no sign of me traveling, no thought of how I would be able to travel, or even the possibility of leaving my country. And I always saw beauty in everything. I used to collect all these empty bottles, and I also saw beauty in what people would think is garbage. It was something that I can transform, I can create into something else useful. And Fast forward, I traveled to Grenada, which is my tilt, because coming from not knowing how you live in to actually leaving, it was my tilt.
Yes.
Head to Grenada and hit rock bottom, because had no money, had no family, and I had to start creating stuff. I started creating little keychains from just wool and beads that I could find around the place. And originally or professionally, I should say that I'm a cosmetologist. And going through all the struggles, I went to the immigration officer and he said, "Why is it you're working for people? You got so much years of experience. Why is it you're working for people? You need to do your own thing." And I was like, how? Like how? I don't see how. So he said, "Have faith." And I said, okay. That was a next tilt for me, because I was working for somebody and getting down on my knees every day and praying and asking God, well, how I can get through this? And God said, "Start." And I sit down and I said, you know, God, my life is like a seesaw. One time you're up, one time you're down. Why is it? And at that moment, the word tilted came to me. So it's like, but I provide for you all this time and you're happy, you always have a smile. So then if you can smile at the bottom, you can definitely smile at the top. So whenever I think about my business, is thinking about the person that can afford the luxury stuff, the person that can't afford it but could afford the penny stuff, but still look good.
Yeah.
So that's where the name Tilted, and because you think about beauty, that's where Tilted Beauty came in. Originally, Tilted Beauty was Tilted Beauty Salon. But then I wanted to make it a brand, because I'm not interested only in hairdressing. I'm interested in bridals. I'm interested in, beaded jewelry. I'm interested in shoes. I'm interested in fashion. So Tilted is actually my brand name. So adding Tilted Beauty Salon or Tilted Beauty Jewelry, it's putting a limit on it. So that's why I just use Tilted Beauty. So you can be beautiful from foot to head.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I am just excited about your journey. You know what crossed my mind as you said that? I'm thinking, tilted. So even though an individual would have gone through so much in life, don't just see yourself as being knocked out. We learn something tonight. It's just tilted. Your story is tilted, your situation is tilted, your life is tilted, your circumstances is tilted. And if you take time to evaluate, you can find beauty. And that's the beauty you can share with others. Great. Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing with us tonight. As we move on to build our entrepreneur story, we're just getting started. Thank you for those who are joining us at this time. We are going to hear from Miss Colin Nisbet as she tells us just a little behind the scene. How did you come up with CL Artistry? What were you thinking? Yeah.
Okay. Good night again. I don't have the backstory like Vanessa and Sheena. It was just something I started last year in 2023. So, I was just browsing on TikTok and all the social media. And then I saw someone crocheting. I was like, yeah, I think I can do that. And then at first I started, it was just for fun. It was just for stuff for me, and my husband. But then my husband told me, Colin, you can start selling. And then that is how I started. And then the CL Artistry, First, I didn't have a name, and it just I just used my first initial and my last name initial, and that's how you get St. Artistry, because I want to create different art, I want to be a creative person. So that is how I started.
Great. I'm hearing, I'm listening. These ears are so tuned in to you guys. Guess what I heard? Colin, you don't even understand how you have just opened up a whole well for some persons out there. Because this is what's going to happen. There are persons out there who have passion. They're passionate about doing things, but they don't realize that they can turn their passion into money. You can use your passion for money. People always talk about multiple streams of income. You've heard it. You may say, okay, I have one job and I spend so much hours on this job, I can't think about going to work again. But you can use your passion. As long as you use your passion, you realize you don't need to be motivated to do something that you're passionate about. Your passion becomes easy. You love it. You enjoy doing it. But think about it. What is it you can do and you're passionate about that you can do to serve others? Colin has used her desire and her love for knitting, and she's able to create so much things. I'm hoping that she'll show you something tonight. And this was out of her passion. You've heard Shinette's story where she started as an entrepreneur. She went to the training session and it sparked an ego and an interest in her, and she said, okay, wow, I'm going to feed it. And then her mentor, Crispin, took her on the journey, and she looked at him and she said, yes, that's what I want to do. Vanessa shared her story. So each one of these entrepreneurs give you insight as to what you can do to start your business. You can create your business by using what you have. Sometimes persons say, I have to go to the bank, or I have to borrow, or I have to go. And what can you really do to start now? What is it you have in your hand, in your house, in your possession, in your resources that you can use to start your business now? It's a building process. It's a growing process. You start small, and as you get an income, you take a fraction of it and you use it to invest in the business. For some persons, you may need to reinvest it in the business to get products, whereas you would need to take a portion to invest in training. So thank you, ladies, for sharing. As we build our entrepreneur story, let's get excited about some of the products you are able to make and produce. Let's hear it. I don't have a particular order. I was using Shinette, Vanessa, Colin, Shinette, Vanessa, Colin. So let's see who want to go. Do you have a product that you want to share with our viewing audience tonight? Vanessa, do you have a product that you want to share? Anything that's close to you? Shinette, do you?
I have a few stuff that I would like to share.
Okay, let's go. So while Colin is sharing, you can take your cameras off, Shinette and Vanessa, grab something and come back quickly.
Okay, so this is what I created last week. It's a plushie. Turtle.
Aww. Wow.
Yes.
That's lovely.
So it's good for children, you can have it on your sofa as just decoration. And you could get it in different colors.
Yes.
And I also have a scrunchie here.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So those are the 2 items that I have so far to show.
Okay. And I think I saw something on your status with the Valentine hat.
Yes, I have it, but I would have to go off screen to get it. So I guess when one of the other
Ladies
participants
come back.
come, yes.
Okay, so tell us, give us a feeling. Tell us about the way you feel when you're making these for persons. Because do you know the same love and affection and the passion we put into our products? Persons, when they get these products, sometimes they experience the same feeling that we put into creating our products. So tell us what it feels like when you are making those. Do you feel like it's a lot of work and it's long hours and it's just too much and it's hard? Tell us about the excitement that you feel.
No, not at all. When I'm crocheting, I feel happy, I feel relaxed. It's just when I crochet, I just go into a place, where I'm relaxed, from my other job, my daily stress. So, I come home to crochet and I feel happy and excited. I could do it for hours.
What's the longest hour you have ever crochet straight without? Okay, I'm not talking about when you stop for the bathroom and a quick bite, but how many hours do you devote into this passion?
Maybe about 6 hours. I could go, because one Sunday when I was crocheting, Saturday, when I was crocheting the hat, Valentine's hat, I spent all day doing that. Woo!
And that is passion. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful because as long as you love something, you're willing to invest the time. You're willing to put in what is worth to make it happen. Thank you so much for sharing, Kelly. I'm going to let you go off screen so you can grab the hat and come back to share. And now we are going to feature Mrs. Vanessa Huggins. Share with us some of the items that you sell.
Okay, I sell gold-plated and stainless steel jewelry, like hand chain. You see me?
Yes, yeah.
For hand chain.
Uh-huh.
From earrings to watch. I sell belts.
Belts?
I sell little earrings for the bank ladies. Can you see it? The little hoops, stainless steel hoops. I sell the ever popular little charm bands. Everybody hearing me?
Yes.
Yes. The ever popular charm bands. I sell those too. But my love is actually like Colin. I love my art.
Yes.
Always that in the art. So these are belts made from wool. So they carry little fringe at the end.
Sure.
I have them in different colors. So it's actually the colors of the flag. But if you notice, one color dominates the rest. So if you want a yellow and still have the rest of colors in the 4 colors in it,
yes,
you have that. I'll show you the different colors. This is a pretty color. All the bright colors showing you. Also have it in white and black. And you can get them in plain colors too. Also have earrings. I smile when Colin says she just entered a different world, because that's exactly what happened to me. So I don't start unless I have, the time. There's another pair of these earrings. The St. Kitts color. Because, I realized that during the year, you hardly can find St.Kitts, stuff, whether it's belts or plates or more, and you got to be looking for them. And sometimes tourists come and they want something for, can I take back something that represents St.Kitts?
Yes.
To have the representation of the colors, I do beaded band, beaded chain, beaded chain.
Wow.
These are bands. These are beaded bands. And I also do hair wraps. This is an interesting one because you can just clip this in here, and depends on where you clip it, you can use it as a hairband to put your hair in one, or you could use it as a headband, to just bring it across if you want to pull your hair back. Once you put it in there, you can pull your hair back with it. Or you can actually clip it on the inside and hide it away for persons who can't have, colors in the hair when they're working. So this, I actually started creating this, and the cost at the time, a few years back, the cost at the time was $10 US, because I used to work on the beach, and this was $2 US of braid. I got to work all day in the sun for $2 for braid. And this lady came from St. Lucia. She said she paid like $15 US in St. Lucia to get this done. And I was like, yes, this is, if I do 5 of this a day, I'm fine. So I started creating these on the hair, but then the ladies on the ship couldn't wear them all the time, so I started creating them little loops, if you can see.
Oh, yes.
I put it in with a hairpin or a clip or so you can remove it anytime. And I also got the beaded ones for kids, because the kids can't go to school with the colors, so you have the beaded one and you have the clip, so you just clip it in and you style it. You can style it in a bow, you can style it, you can make different stuff with it once you get it in the hair.
Wow.
So those are some of my products for now.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Let's go to Divine Warrior. Do you need to do screen share, or are you okay? What are you gonna show?
Okay, I have one thing that I can show you physically, on camera, and I would need if I could get the screen share.
Yes, it's available.
Yes. So this is
She phones.
I might have to move.
We can see
back
it a little bit. So if you bring it up,
okay,
hold it close here and bring it up.
Let me save this one for last. If I could. Okay. So
yes,
wait. Okay.
Almost. Faith.
Yeah.
The background is hiding.
Faith. It can move out. Yeah.
The background.
The background.
If you have it there in the corner, you could pull it up. We were just seeing it just now. No.
Okay.
Oh, Faith can, yes. Come, yes. Yes, I see it. Faith can move mountains. Okay, great. So you did those shirts?
Yes.
Marvelous.
Yes. So Divine Warrior Graphics. At Divine Warrior Graphics, we offer different and innovative designs as business solution for different businesses to aid them in standing out in their industry.
Yes.
We also specialize in creating custom gifts, like the shirts, for example. We also do mugs. However, I don't have any on hand available right now, but there will be some on the 27th.
Great.
And then we do marketing materials, as I indicated earlier, such as banners, signs, posters, invitations. We also create online registration and review forms for persons who will be having or hosting an event.
Yes.
As well as attention grabbing t-shirt designs.
Great.
So I have a few pictures here of some that I would have done. Oh, we also do menu designs as well, because there has been an increase in persons who do food who have food businesses, and they would need the daily menus posted. And we also post for persons via social media. We also manage social media pages, and so if I could.
Do you have food menus that you can show us, one that you have done, so that our viewing audience would be able to see what Divine Warrior Graphics does?
Yeah. Okay, this is one done for LinkedIn.
This is good.
And we have here some. It's just to show that we do business cards, but this is another business we would have done. We partner with, and then we have this business. This is to show that we do flyers.
Yes.
We also print upon request. And this is one of our major promotions is for digital posters, because of COVID, many people would have leaned towards having posters digitally done, because we could not be together, handing out flyers wasn't a thing in at that moment in time. So these are a few. This is one done for us, and that's all for now.
Wow, good job. Ladies, I am getting excited. I'm hoping that those persons who are viewing, you may have a business idea. You may have had that idea for years. Would you contemplate on that idea for another year? No, stop. Jump in right now. Put your ideas on paper. Begin to write it out. Type it out. But get it from out your head, and let's make it a reality. This workshop is just for you. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. So ladies, thank you so much for sharing with us. And I'm inviting everyone who's going to be viewing this session, register and be a part of our Entrepreneurs Showcase. You've seen a bit on camera, but come close where you can touch them, you can feel them, and you can purchase. When you show up, come with some money so that you can buy a gift and take it to a loved one. Hello, Valentine is coming up, and I'm quite certain that all these entrepreneurs, they do have something to offer. So come on out to our Entrepreneur Showcase on the 27th of January. We will start our session, our empowerment session, from 3 o'clock, and then we go straight right into our Entrepreneur Showcase, where you would get bargains, you would get deals. Our entrepreneurs, they're going to work for you and work with you. Ladies, any parting words you'd like to say to our viewing and listening audience as they zoom into this program to hear tonight's session? What are your final words you'd like to leave with them? Vanessa.
Dream big, and quoting from you, get the idea out of your head, because we can be thinking it and we have it ourselves and we try to explain it, but unless you don't get the idea out your head and put it out there for persons to see, it doesn't matter. So dream big, have faith, and get the idea out your head.
Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing. We move right down to Colin. Colin, I think y'all did, ladies, I think y'all did a fabulous job. And for those who have the ideas in your head, if these ladies say get the ideas out your head, jump and do it. Do you know that these ladies are the quiet ones? From all the persons who are a part of the Entrepreneurs Empowerment Workshop, these are the ones you would find them writing on the paper. You might hear a one word or maybe a phrase, but in terms of a paragraph, you better buckle your seatbelt and wait a little bit, because they're not the big talkers. And you've heard how they have shared with you tonight, because this is something they're into. They love what they do. They believe in their products. They believe in the services they offer. And this is what they want to be able to share with the world. The impact they want to make on humanity, that you can achieve it once you put your mind to it. Let's hear from Lady Jeanette.
I would just like to say thank you for this opportunity, and for anyone listening, I would like to encourage you to, as the Nike logo motto would say, just do it.
Yes.
Don't sit on your gift. Don't sleep on your gift. Just do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. Yes, that's it. That's it. I remember John Maxwell at one of the trainings, they said, even if you have to do it afraid, just do it. Because do you realize sometimes we are saying, I'm afraid. But when you attempt to do the thing that you're afraid of, then you realize there was nothing to be afraid, you know. So it's just the thought was making you feel afraid, but there was nothing to make you afraid. You have an idea, you have a talent, you have a gift, you have a passion, and you want to be able to put it some structure together to start your business. We invite you to be a part of our Entrepreneurs Showcase and the Empowerment Retreat. For those of you who've been in business for years and it just seems like you're going around in circle and nothing seems to be happening, you feel like everything is just stagnant. Sometimes you wonder if even the wind carrying the trees have more movement than your business. Come to the retreat, get rejuvenated, get some fresh ideas, dig in again into your creativity, add value to you so that you can be able to be empowered to add value to your business and the people you serve. Thank you so much for sharing, Jeanette. Let's move on to Colin.
Okay, my pattern was I would like to thank you, Mrs. Richardson, for giving us this opportunity to showcase our work and stuff that we enjoy doing. And to all those who are listening, if it's something you're passionate about and you love doing and it brings you joy, then you can start your little business, start small just like me, and then you'll see how it goes.
Great. Ladies, thank you, Colin. Ladies, you are going places. And you know what we said, dream big. When you're dreaming big, you don't put a limitation on it. Remember I said, I'm so excited about our coming session because we are going to do some stretching. We are going to stretch. We are going to expand. We are going to see the limit that we can go mentally in terms of what we can think, what we can perceive, what we can dream. And as we stretch that, then what we are going to do is take steps to go towards it. Positive entitlement is about walking into the doors that are already open for you. You deserve to be there. You've owned the space. Yes, you deserve to be there. Don't worry about who's been in the business before. You have something that you want to offer. God made you different. Your uniqueness is part of what makes you different. And that is your differentiator that you can add to your niche. Ladies, I celebrate you tonight. thank you for being a part of building your entrepreneur story. And as we add some more to it on the 27th, I'm just looking and I'll be listening to see the great things that can come out of your businesses. I pray God's richest blessings on your businesses. Have a blessed night. God bless you.
God bless. Good night, everyone.